start standing in Tadasana, mountain pose. Engage your legs, engage your core, engage the arms, sweep the arms up towards the sky on an inhale. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway up, hands on the shins. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, sweep all the way up. Keep the core engaged and the legs engaged. Hands to the heart, arms by the sides. We'll do that again. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart, arms by the side. One more time. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart, arms by the sides. Next, stand with your legs wide apart. Bend your left knee and turn the left toes towards the left. Turn the back toes in slightly, arms to a T, coming into Warrior Two, keeping the bend in the front knee. Engage the core, engage the back leg, engage the arms. Keep some width across the chest as well as behind you between the shoulder blades. Come into Pars Vakonasana by reaching that arm forward and planting it on the thigh with the other arm up and overhead. Come back to Warrior Two, flip the front palm and reverse the warrior for a few breaths here. Come back to Warrior Two, straighten the front leg, and let's do the other side. Bend the right knee, send the right toes towards the right, back toes turn in slightly, arms to a T, Warrior Two, looking over your right fingertips. Don't forget to breathe, and reach that right arm forward, plant it on the thigh, and then take the other arm up and over for Pars Vakonasana. Keep the chest nice and open, core engaged, back leg engaged. Try not to crunch the shoulders, keep them relaxed. Come back to Warrior Two, flip the front palm, and reverse the warrior for a few breaths here. Come back to Warrior Two. Straighten the leg and bring the toes forward again. So this time, without bending that left leg, turn the toes towards the left, arms to a T, and then come into your triangle pose. Keep the chest nice and open. Keep the core engaged. Try not to lock the knee. Come back up. And let's do the other side. Point the right toes towards the right. Arms to a T. Reach, reach, reach with that right hand. And then place it anywhere on the leg. Taking the other arm up towards the sky for triangle pose. Don't forget to breathe. Come back up with a strong core and point your toes towards the front again. And then heel toe your feet together, and you can jump the last part if you'd like. And let's separate the legs one more time. And then take a deep breath in, engage the core, exhale, fold all the way down to the mat. Coming into Prasarita Padottanasana. You can start to walk those hands back in line with the feet. And then if you feel comfortable, You can even point those fingers towards the back, getting an even deeper stretch through the legs. And then reverse everything to come on out, engage the core, and then come on up. Again, heel to the feet together, and then you can jump the last part if you'd like. Next, we'll come into tree pose. Rotate that left foot towards the left. You can simply place the heel over the ankle, or the foot on the calf, or the inner thigh. Make sure it's not on the knee. So my heel is above the knee, and I'm not actually touching the knee with the bottom part of my foot. Keep that core engaged. You can have your hands at your heart or up above. Come on down, shake it out, and we'll do the other side. Rotate that right foot towards the right, and then place the foot above the ankle on the calf or the inner thigh of the opposite leg. A couple of arm variations, whatever feels good. Keep that core engaged, keep that hip in, left hip in, and then come on down. Standing on the top of your mat, take your right foot back, bend the left knee, and then come on up. This time the hips are square, both hips facing forward, coming into your warrior one. Engage the core, keep those shoulders down, engage the back leg, keep the bend in the front knee, sink a little bit lower if you can. And then take that right foot forward again to come on out of the pose, and we'll do the other side. Take the left foot back, warrior one, engage the core, engage the back leg, sink a little bit deeper into the pose. And then to come out of it, take that left foot forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down to the mat. Inhale, halfway up. We're going to add on. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, and walk the feet back into plank pose. And then we're going to lower nice and slowly all the way down to the mat. Inhale, keep the pelvis on the mat, cobra, lifting the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. Next exhale, walk the feet forward to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart, arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down to the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. Find plank again. Lower all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, lift the chest, keep the pelvis on the mat. Exhale, push back up to plank. Downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here in down dog. Your next exhale, walk the feet forward to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart, arms by the sides. One more time. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Walk the feet back to plank. Lower all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Lift the chest. Exhale, plank. Downward facing dog. Next exhale. We'll walk the feet forward to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart, arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, find plank. And lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra, lifting the chest. Exhale, plank, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up behind you. Keep that core engaged. Keep that leg lifted. Bring the right knee to the chest. Keep that foot off the mat. And then carefully plant the foot between the hands, coming up to warrior one. Next exhale, plant the hands on the mat, find plank, lower all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, lift the left leg up behind you. Keep that core engaged. Bring that knee to the chest, and then with control, plant that foot between the hands. And then drop the right heel, coming up to warrior one on the opposite side. Keep breathing. Next exhale, plant the hands on the mat, find plank, chaturanga, lowering all the way down. Inhale, cobra, lift the chest. Exhale, plank, downward facing dog. Next exhale, walk the feet forward to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart, arms by the sides. One last time. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Find plank, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, lift the chest. Exhale, plank, downward facing dog. Right leg up behind you. With control, bring the knee to the chest and then plant the foot between the hands. Drop the left heel, coming up to warrior one. Next exhale, plant the hands on the mat, find plank, chaturanga, lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, plank, downward facing dog. Other side, left leg up behind you. Bring the knee to the chest. Plant that foot between the hands. Coming up to warrior one on the opposite side. Next exhale. Plant the hands on the mat. Find plank, chaturanga, lowering all the way down. Inhale, cobra, lifting the chest. Exhale, plank, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths here, and then on your next exhale, walk the feet forward to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up towards the sky, hands to the heart on the exhale, arms by the sides. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, walk the feet back to down dog, and then drop the knees and come into child's pose, separating the knees and having your big toes touch together. When you're ready, slowly push yourselves up onto hands and knees, and we'll do a few cat-cows. Inhale, sink the belly, reach the heart forwards and upwards. Exhale, round out the spine. Inhale, reach the heart forwards and upwards. Exhale, round out the spine. Inhale, reach the heart forwards and upwards. Exhale, push into the mat and round out the spine. We'll do a few more. Inhaling, lifting the chest. Exhaling, rounding out the spine. Inhaling, lifting the chest. Exhale, rounding it out. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round out the spine, and then we'll find a neutral spine. And then we'll sit with our legs crossed in front, and you'll take the left hand behind you and place the right hand on the left knee for a twist towards the left. With each inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, twist a little further, and let's do the other side. Same thing on the opposite side. Take the right hand behind you and the left hand on the right knee, twisting towards the right. Lengthening with each inhale, exhaling, twisting a little further. Come back to center. We'll straighten the legs out in front. Bend the right knee and take that leg over the opposite leg, and we'll open up to the left first for an open twist, and then we'll twist the other way, taking the right hand behind. Deep breath in, exhale, twist a little further. Come back to center, straighten both legs, and then now we'll bend the left knee, taking the left leg over the right leg, and we'll do that open twist on the other side, taking the right arm behind, opening up and twisting, coming back to center, and then twisting towards the left, taking the left hand behind. Couple of breaths here, and then we'll bring it back to center. Coming back to hands and knees, we'll take the right leg forward and then just coming to a low lunge without engaging any muscles. Doing our first yin pose of the day. Just relaxing everything down to the earth. Feeling a nice stretch in the left hip flexor, but not doing anything to exert ourselves, letting gravity take charge. It's a good time to be mindful, find a little bit of peace and quiet, a meditative pose, if you will. Looking for stillness. You can use your breath as a focus, or if you want to repeat a mantra, you can do that. Whatever it is, try to stay in the present. We'll come back to hands and knees, and then we'll circle the hips around, neutralizing before we do the other side. Ready, we'll do the opposite side. We'll take the left leg forward, coming into the pose on the other side. Again, looking for stillness, looking for some quiet, enjoying this first yin pose of the day. Just letting gravity take charge, mainly focusing on our breath, or rather using our breath to focus on. Carefully come on out of the pose, and again make some circles with your hips. You can throw in a few cat cows, whatever feels good to neutralize. We're going to come into another yin pose. Separate your legs really wide as you're seated, and then you're going to take your left elbow, place it on the left thigh, and cradle your head with the hand, and take the other arm up and just gently place the hand over the head. Just let everything surrender to gravity. Try to find that meditative state, that state of quiet. And gradually notice certain changes in the body. You might be feeling a nice stretch in the right side body, maybe even in the insides of the legs. Try to keep your focus on the present. You can use your breath as an anchor, repeat a mantra, whatever meditative techniques you want to use. And then we'll just bend the knees and windshield wipe the knees to the left and right a few times. You can move your neck around as well if it got stiff. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So you'll separate your legs out again, and this time you'll place the right elbow over the right thigh, cradling the head, and the other arm goes up, hand over the head. We'll just be here for about 90 seconds or so, finding that state of quiet, finding a meditative state. Then when you're ready, slowly come on out of the pose. Bring the knees up again, and then windshield wipe the knees to the left and right a few times, neutralizing. We'll end class with a couple of stretches. We'll just lie on our backs for a figure 4 stretch. Bend the knees, take your right ankle over the left thigh and interlace your fingers behind the left thigh. See what happens if you take your legs over to the left a little bit. Maybe it increases the stretch in the glutes. Release, and then we'll do the other side. Left ankle over the left thigh, interlace your hands behind the right thigh. Carefully release, nice and slowly, and we'll get ready for a twist. Separate your feet, arms to a T, and drop the knees over to the right. Look over towards the left. Don't forget to breathe. Bring your knees back up and drop them over to the left and look over towards the right this time. Bring your knees back up. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock the knees from side to side, massaging out that low back, and you can make circles with your knees. You can change the direction of the circles. And then grab your toes with your fingers, or you can grab your feet as well with your hands, coming into Happy Baby. And you can just rock here from side to side, or stretch alternate legs, or do whatever feels good. Hug the knees in the chest one more time. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, release the legs out in front, arms by the sides, getting ready for our final pose today, Shavasana. Looking for some peace, some quiet, trying to stay in the present, finding that meditative state. Shavasana. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing life back into the body. Take your arms overhead, interlace the fingers, flip the palms, take a deep breath in and a nice long stretch. Exhale, bring the arms back by the sides and roll over to your right side. When you're ready, push yourselves up as slowly as you can, finding any comfortable seated position. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Thank you for joining me in practice today.